Welcome to another episode of First Week in the Hot Seat, where we get to know our newest member of the team and check in after their first week at Farsiight. Welcome, Simon. Congrats on your new role at Farsiight. How has your first week been?
Thank you very much. Can't complain. Actually, it has been great. I went with a really good start because Friday we had our Christmas party in a boat, so it was amazing.
Yeah.
But actually, just starting was great. You know, like the people here, you know, everything. It has been nice. Everyone has been so kind.
So you'll be a lead strategist here at Farsiight. What's been the highlight with that role so far?
Yeah, well, so far, you know, like understanding, you know, like all the processes around, you know, like that role, and as well, like just meeting the team.
So tell me about your childhood. Where'd you grow up? Where'd you live?
Okay, well, I'm from Venezuela, so it's the Caribbean. You know, back there, I would say like the lowest temperature is 15. The highest will be like 27. So I love the sun, love going to the beach, and I've been living here in Brisbane for 5 years. So I think this was a great change, and yeah, I've been enjoying Australia for as long as I've been here.
When you were a kid, what was kind of like, what kept you busy? What was your hobby?
I think when I was a kid, I was into so many things. Like I know my parents put me like in a lot of sports. I swam, I do baseball, I do soccer. You know, I don't know. Like I went bicycle riding in my childhood, like for a long time. That's what I remember, going down to the park and ride that bike. I did university, so I graduated in mass communication and media, with a major in advertisement. And I came here to Australia actually, you know, like to keep studying and as well, you know, like get a career, have a degree, and I did a Master of Business in Marketing and Sustainability.
But I saw that you have 2,000 friends on Facebook.
2,000 friends. Damn, I didn't remember I did.
That's the most amount of friends that I've seen on people's Facebook, you know?
Okay, maybe I'm very social, I don't know. I don't know, I think that's because I'm back home. I think it's because I've been traveling as well. Like I live in different parts of the world. Like I live in Venezuela, I live in Netherlands. Now I've been living here in Australia. So I've been, you know, all around meeting people.
And then kind of looking at your career, what would you say has been the biggest hurdle you've had to overcome?
I think in my career is always looking for, you know, like that extra knowledge, like understanding. You know, I had a marketing degree when I graduated back home. I did these internships, I worked back home. And then, you know, like just finding that next thing, you know, in that case was definitely digital marketing, and that's why I love it. You know, like all the platforms are always changing. It's always a dynamic environment, new ways to capture users, to, you know, like to meet them where you should. And I think for me, that's definitely something that I will always be interested in, right? Yeah. So for me, also moving here to Australia, it's huge. It's a new market, it's a new thing, so it's kind of like starting from scratch. So definitely a huge challenge that I have for myself was to become good at what I love, which is digital marketing in Australia. Yeah. And I think that's always been a hurdle, you know what I'm saying? And moving from different jobs to this one, definitely, you know, like it's a huge growth and experience. So I'm, you know, keen to be here as well.
Would you say you like working from home or in the office?
I would say I love to have that balance. I love working from home, and I love also the office. I reckon if I stay for more than 2 days from home, I get bored.
And then when you think back to when you were younger, what did you want to be when you were older?
When I was young, I definitely wanted to be an astronaut. That's always there, you know, like I've always been interested in everything that has to be with space. I don't know if it has to do with, it's very far away maybe. Maybe that's why I came to Australia. But yeah, I don't know, like I always find it fascinating, you know, like planets, stars, everything. I definitely wanted to be an astronaut.
What would you say is your favorite TV show?
Love Dark on Netflix.
Never heard of it.
That's a really cool one. Okay. It's like a German production. It's about kind of like time travel, you know, like time being relative in our lives. Yeah. So I love that one. Yeah. Stranger Things is something that you cannot miss, classic, you know, really classic. Good. If you're not into it, I don't know, you need to watch everything, right?
Yeah. And then if you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would you eat?
That would be pizza.
Yeah?
Like, and specifically pepperoni pizza.
What would you say is your favorite holiday?
It's with the family, you know, it doesn't matter where it is, as long as, you know, like everyone's there, you know, like having a good meal, having a good time, just going out, everyone, you know, like kind of big family, you know, everyone going together, all the chaos, all the mess, but it's a family thing. Yeah, that would be like the best holiday for sure. Yeah.
Have you ever seen or met anyone famous?
My partner, she's really into Dua Lipa. She got me into it, and we're like, "Fuck, Dua Lipa is the best." And we're like, what if we see her in the city? Let's just go out in the city and see if we bump into her.
Does she live around here?
No.
Oh, but when she comes or
Like
something?
when she came for a concert, and then we were around, we never see her, and then she posted all these pictures that she was around, and we miss her all the time.
Probably just missed her?
Yeah, so it was like, no,
Not meant to be.
not meant to be to see any famous artist.
But if you could live anywhere for just 1 year, where would you go?
For 1 year, where would I go? Definitely Asia. You know, Asia is somewhere that I've never lived. You know, and I never even, you know, like gone for holidays. My background, you know, I'm 1/4 Chinese.
Okay,
My granddad came from China to Venezuela when he was like 12 years old.
Oh my God.
Yeah, my last name has been kept for like, I guess like 3 generations at least. I don't know how many. And so I think that's something that it's in my roots, and definitely, you know, like want to see what was all that about, you know, like going back to the 1/4 Asian that I am.
Okay, very random, but if you were a potato, what form of potato would you be?
It will be it won't be the ones that you buy at Kohl's like perfectly genetically modified. It will be the original one that you take out, that you plant yourself and you take out yourself. It's not, it could be ugly, it could be not, it could be beautiful, it depends on that point of view. That's the shape that I'll have.
And you could go even more specific, sorry. So like people have said like fries, or like tater tots, or like hash brown. Like what kind of, yeah, okay. I mean, I like it. You want to be a homegrown organic potato.
Yes, the homegrown organic potato, for sure. I would definitely be,
If it was
that's
cooked,
funny.
what would you be?
If it was cooked, okay, damn, okay.
Mash.
French fry.
Oh yeah.
But very thin. You know, like I love the
Cheese
thin. Yes, yes.
And you brought something in for show and tell. What did you bring?
This is a small Lego that my partner gave me, and it's a Han Solo on a Millennium Falcon, and I think definitely describes me. You know, Han Solo is, you know, he's a pilot that will fly against all odds, and you know, and still be, you know, like going for that successful career if you've watched Star Wars. But yeah, definitely, you know, like. Yeah, loving Legos.
Item, you love Star Wars.
Yes.
Lego.
So this always reminds me that, you know, you can go anywhere and fight for it. So yeah.
What would you say was like your first impression of Farsiight?
My first impression of Farsiight is that everyone here is really kind. Everyone is really willing to help you with it, with anything that you want. So yeah, that's really my first impression, is that everyone here is a gun and an ace at what they do. Like the expertise of everyone is really amazing. The way that everyone supports each other, and I love that, because that's all what I am. You know, that support. You know, that kind of that family values is important. And I think here everyone, you know, like it feels like a family here. You know what I'm saying? And everyone has its back. So that's that's my first impression of Farsiight. Definitely keen, you know, it's for my role. You know, for all the clients that I'll have. And love it here, so you can expect me here for a long time.
Would you say you have any like hidden talents?
Hidden talents. Okay. I draw.
Oh,
I can draw.
Really?
And yeah, I can. Yeah, and I think I'm good at doing it. Cool. I have a bit of a sketchbook that I got into. But you know, not the best thing, but I think I can do it. I can.
So yeah, thanks for being here with us, Simon. It was truly great getting to know you. We're excited to have you here on the team at Farsiight. And until next time, thanks for watching First Week in the Hot Seat.
Thank you very much.